Did you know that 20% of men are infertile? We are probably the first generation of men that have to worry about infertility. But is this getting spoken about? No. 20% of men can't have kids, and you probably never heard that statistic anywhere. Our children will be 50% infertile, which means either mine or your kids will be infertile. This is a bit far off though, and there is something to worry about now, which is testosterone. In the 1940s, which was the first testosterone study done on men, they had double our levels today. The average 20-year-old male today has 500 nanograms per deciliter, and back then they had 1000 nanograms per deciliter. But there is hope. Think about it. The average modern man today is a man who doesn't get sunlight, doesn't drink water, doesn't exercise, sits for the whole day, doesn't eat fats and cholesterol because he was told by society that they're bad for you, even though cholesterol is literally what testosterone is made of. So there is hope for us. And we could and should be around not 1000 nanograms per deciliter. But there is a gatekeeper here blocking our path, and that is estrogenics. Estrogen is a hormone that both men and women produce. However, the amount we produce should be drastically different, around 20 picograms per deciliter. But a lot of men are surpassing this with 40 to 50, and women are around 50 to 100. But estrogen isn't the problem. It's the estrogenics, which are man-made things all around us that act like estrogens. Some examples are plants like soy and seed oils like sunflower and canola, all that shit. Herbicides, soaps, fragrances, deodorant, toiletries, every single plastic type. It does not matter if it says BPA free. That's like eating fat-free yogurt, thinking it's healthy, but when they put in like tons of chemical and sugar and stuff. Oh my God, bro. Like plastics everywhere. Like this camera, this computer mouse, this keyboard, this phone case. But the most dangerous one is EE2. EE2 are contraceptives like the pill, which girls take for some reason, which absolutely messes up their hormones. And when they pee, the hormone goes into our water system, which can't usually get filtered out because they're so small. Like, if you live in a developed country, your water gets cleaned by the government, and it is pretty clean, but hormones are so small that they can't filter it out. And the use of girls using the pill is absolutely skyrocketing. And they pee, and we end up drinking those hormones. Credit cards, which we put in our wallets right next to our balls. Receipts, oh my God. There is a hyper concentrated amount of BPA in receipts, which we also put in our wallets next to our balls. And then you touch it, so there's a hyper concentrated amount of BPA seeping inside of your skin. So you go and wash your hands with soap or use some hand sanitizer, which are literally everywhere. But there is this new study where if you touch BPA and you use hand sanitizer, it makes it 100 times worse. 100 times worse. Do you see why testosterone is fucked? If you have been doing all this basic shit you see on YouTube, like improving sleep, cutting out alcohol, which everyone knows, and your testosterone isn't that high yet, it is probably because of estrogenics. Now, what can you do about it? I want to tell you two things that you need to know. The progress you'll make here is invisible. After doing these actions for a month, you won't feel that different. It is when you make it a lifestyle where the positives come in. 2. Think plastics equals bad. I don't want to touch plastics. I don't want to eat or drink out of them. Here's a list of 15 things I will do to remove the estrogenics in my life. You don't have to do all of them. Just strive to do as many as you can. 1. Take omega-3 fish oil pills, which are shown to combat the effect of estrogenics. 2. Avoid vegetable oils, sunflower oils, and seed oils, especially the last two. For fat meals, use ghee butter or full fat grass fed butter. Do not confuse the real butter with some margarine or some other shit. 3. Use salt more often, or at least remember that salt is healthier than sugar. 4. Avoid soy and flaxseed. They have a big amount of estrogen. 5. Lose your body fat. Estrogen is stored by simplifying in your body fat. 6. Go into a sauna. If that's not possible, work out with a hoodie on and just try to sweat as much as possible throughout the day. Because when you are sweating, you are getting rid of the estrogen from your body. 7. Stop touching plastic material as much as you can, especially heated plastics which leak out estrogenics. 8. Avoid food and plastic. If possible, try going directly to a butcher shop or farmer's market and bring a cardboard box to store your food. 9. Use metal water bottles. Buy a 100% stainless steel bottle, not some BPA-free bullshit. 10. Avoid polyester and nylon material in things like bedsheets, pillows, and clothes. The good alternatives are favored, for example, 100% cotton or wool things. 11. Support companies that are helping us with avoiding estrogens, like the ones that are making plastic-free materials. To find these, just search up plastic-free companies and then your country beside it. 12. Don't take a receipt in the shop. 13. Don't use a hand sanitizer. It's making estrogenics 100 times worse, and it also dries out your skin. Use soap, as simple as that. 14. Don't keep your phone and a wallet full of receipts and credit cards next to your balls. Avoid modern food. Just eat meat, vegetables, fruits, and nuts, and stuff like eggs, brown bread, or rice occasionally. Remember that if you want to change your diet, you do it by small steps, not by going on a full modern food mode in 100% one day. 16. Eat grass-fed meat instead of grain-fed or organic products. 17. Don't eat too many things like pasta and bread. 18. Don't use bathroom chemical stuff in plastic bottles. Instead, use some natural ingredients said products. 19. Get a charcoal water filter. Like I said, this is for extremists like me. Just try to do as many things you can on this list. If you want to learn more about masculinity, check out this video on the guide of becoming more masculine.